Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
Sharon Brightwell picked up the phone and heard her daughter crying. Her daughter said she'd been in a car accident. She needed money right away. Sharon sent $15,000 in cash to a courier. It wasn't her daughter. It was a machine. That happened in Dover, Florida, in July of this year. And Sharon isn't an outlier. According to SQ magazine, deepfake fraud attempts have grown more than 21 times over in just the last 3 years. Today, roughly 1 in every 15 detected fraud cases involves a deepfake. If you've ever posted a video online, left a voicemail, or spoken on a conference call, your voice is available. 3 seconds of audio is all it takes to clone it. 3 seconds. That's less than a voicemail greeting. The Better Business Bureau is now warning that scammers are using AI to clone voices and impersonate family members to steal money. This isn't a lab experiment or a tech demo. It's a documented fraud pattern happening right now, at scale. So what happens when you can't trust the most familiar voice in your life? Start with what Sharon experienced. She heard her daughter's voice, the tone, the panic, the way she cried. Every instinct she had as a parent told her this was real. And that instinct is exactly what the scammer was counting on. Voice cloning technology has crossed what researchers call the indistinguishable threshold. That means human listeners can no longer reliably tell a cloned voice from a real one. According to research published through the National Institutes of Health, human accuracy at detecting deepfake audio can drop as low as about 1 in 4. Flip that around, 3 out of 4 times people get fooled. That's not a weakness in Sharon. That's a weakness in all of us. And the damage isn't limited to families. In early 2024, an employee at a UK energy company got a phone call from someone who sounded exactly like the CEO. According to the American Bar Association, that single call cost the firm €220,000. The employee followed instructions because the voice was right. The cadence was right. Everything matched. Voice phishing, sometimes called vishing, surged more than 400% in 2025. SQ magazine puts the total fraud impact at $40 billion. That's not projected. That's measured. For anyone who works with evidence, investigators, attorneys, compliance teams, this rewrites the rules. A voicemail used to be solid. A call recording carried weight. Not anymore. When someone says, "I recognize the voice," that's no longer a defensible standard. For the rest of us, it means the next panicked call from a loved one might not be from them at all. Now, detection tools do exist. Researchers have developed spectral analysis methods, ways of examining the acoustic fingerprint of audio at a level humans can't perceive. According to that same NIH study, one approach using specialized frequency coefficients achieved an error rate of just over 1% on deepfake detection datasets. In a controlled lab, that's remarkable. But phone calls don't happen in labs. They happen over compressed cell signals, with background noise, with someone crying. And AI classifiers can lose up to half their accuracy when they move from lab conditions to the real world. A detector that scores above 98% in testing can fall apart on the kind of audio that actually shows up in a case file. The generation tools improve just as fast as the detection tools. A method that catches today's fakes may miss tomorrow's. And the speed of this shift is staggering. Deepfake-enabled phishing attacks in the US surged more than 16 times over between the last quarter of 2024 and the first quarter of 2025. That's not year-over-year growth. That's one quarter to the next. The scam that got Sharon didn't work because the technology was sophisticated. It worked because love is faster than logic. The cloned voice didn't have to be perfect. It just had to be good enough to keep a mother from pausing long enough to verify. I can now copy a voice from a 3-second clip. Most people can't tell the difference, and the tools built to catch fakes struggle outside the lab. That means the voice you trust most, your kid, your boss, your partner, is no longer proof of anything. Whether you're building a case or just answering your phone, the old rule was, trust your ears. That rule is broken. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.